Hey everybody, welcome back to yet again another live stream, guys. I love these live streams. I think they're fun. I love talking to you guys, like getting to know everybody, have some great discussions. Today we're mostly gonna be talking about Avengers Endgame, but I'm willing to talk about anything that you guys want to talk about. So just you know the drill by now. You guys send in the questions. I talk about it. That's what we do here on the channel. But I do want to talk about the fact that Avengers Endgame has now breaking all kinds of records, guys. All kinds of records. Give me 1 second here to get situated, get set up, and we will be on our way. Okay, I am set. Okay, so let's go ahead. So yeah, $1.2 billion. Now I was watching Collider Live earlier today, and Christian Harloff made a great point about, he's on record saying he doesn't think it's going to be Avatar. But then he started trying to break down the math, and it's very possible that this movie might do it. The reason why is it's already at $1.2 billion. It hasn't been out in a week yet. Now, we always judge the movies on Monday for the weekend box office, but we fail to understand that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the movie's still making money. That's not going to be recorded in the Monday box office. So the way Christian Harloff brought it up is because these things are still selling. People are having a hard time finding tickets even during the weekday. So it's very possible by the end of the week, this movie might be at 1.7 billion. So it's almost at 2 billion. At least it's going to be possible, theoretically possible, by the end of the week that this movie hits almost close to $2 billion. If this movie manages by Friday, if this movie does in fact manage by Friday to hit 1.6 or 1.7 billion by Friday, I think there's a good chance it could take Avatar. Avatar is saying at 2.7 right now, but if we can get to 1.7, then it's only a billion away. Well, when I say it like that, that sounds fucking ridiculous. Then, yeah, it's only a billion away. A billion's still a fucking lot of money. But now that I think about it, I don't even know, guys. I don't even know, man. That's an insane amount of money. But what will benefit it is the fact that will be 1 week. So it still has a couple weeks to do it. Also, now this is what's going to piss me off. And you guys can start firing in questions whenever you feel like you want to talk. This is what's going to piss me off. What happens if Avengers goes ahead and breaks the record and James Cameron decides we're going to re-release a special edition Avatar so it can retake the record? Let's be honest, guys. Titanic was re-released. That's how it ended up making more and more money, because it keeps constantly getting re-released. So wouldn't be surprised if James Cameron tried to pull some shady shit like that. I don't know if they could do that now that Disney owns them, though, because Disney has the rights. Disney might be like, we're not doing that crooked shit, James. Just suck it up, you fucking giant man-child. But not only did Avengers Endgame make history this past weekend, but good old Captain Marvel, with Brie Larson, the one that everybody likes to hate, well, she kicked Wonder Woman's ass, because now Captain Marvel has beaten Wonder Woman domestically. Now, also, what I think is hilarious, all these channels, I'm looking at you geeks and gamers, you bunch of fucking twinkle toe cocksuckers over there. Oh, we got, Swiggity Swag. Dude, that's a fucking great username. Swiggity Swag. Hey, Rob, you should humiliate Geeks and Gamers in a live stream. He is complaining about Captain Marvel and Endgame. Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Swiggity Swag. Perfect timing with your super chat, buddy. Thank you so much, because I was just about to hit on these fucking twinkle toe cocksuckers. They all bitch, right? They all bitch. Captain Marvel, blah, blah, blah. They were all saying this shit was going to fail, right? They were all like, oh, the Monday drop off. Like, they came up with like empty seat theories, and they tried all kinds of bullshit to try to make Captain Marvel sound like it was going to fail. Not only did it make over $1 billion, it beat Wonder Woman domestically. Then it came number 2 this week. It came in number 2. It said Shazam. Hey, that's what it said. It just gave Shazam the finger as it passed its way back up to number 2. Yeah, and honestly, dude, I think Captain Marvel kicked fucking ass in this movie. Kicked ass. They used her just the right way. Just the right way. She shows up, she handles her business, she goes on, she goes back to her business. Then at the end, she comes in and she helps them in their final fight. You know? She doesn't kill Thanos. She doesn't take over the whole thing. The Russo brothers know how to write her. And she starts beating the shit out of Thanos, and then Thanos takes the Power Stone and just knocks her ass into infinity and beyond. The only thing I didn't like was the fact that she had her short hair. I don't like chicks. Like, only select few chicks I have ever seen with short hair I thought looked attractive. Usually I don't think girls with short hair look all that good. There is exceptions. I do think there are a lot of girls that do, but the majority of them don't necessarily, it ain't a turn on for me, but someone like Katy Perry can pull it off damn fucking good. I thought Miley Cyrus can pull it off pretty good. Natalie Dormer can pull it off. So it really depends on the person, but that was the only thing I remember when we were seeing it, right, in the theater, day one. Adam sat next to me. You know, he gets extra sometimes, you know, he was crying and stuff. But we were sitting there, and Captain Marvel just came, like, that's when, like, Thanos was deciding, like, just to bomb the shit out of the planet. And the guns stop shooting, and they aim up and start shooting. And you just see a sparkling light just goes through this fucking ship, and it was Captain Marvel. And then Adam looked over to me like, that was better than anything she did in her own movie. I looked at him like, bro, she did that same fucking thing to like 500 different ships, right? Like he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it, but he likes throwing his little digs at me, which is fine because I can throw the little digs that lead a battle angel didn't make no goddamn money, so he can keep on all day long. You know, hey, look, Captain Marvel, it has issues. I'll be the first one to admit, but I love the movie. I think it's a good movie. I don't think it's like in the top 5 MCU movies, but I really enjoyed the movie. I don't think it's better than Wonder Woman. I think it's hilarious that it beat Wonder Woman domestically. Just shows you what WB is doing. But I still think Wonder Woman's the better movie. W coming in with a super chat, son. Like I said on Snapchat, if Endgame makes $3 billion, 22 movies and $22 billion, no franchise can hold a candle to that record. Well, it didn't make $22 billion, W. Not all the MCU movies made $1 billion. There's only been, a few, I believe. Avengers 1, Avengers 2, Avengers 3, Avengers 4, that's 5. Civil War, Iron Man 3, Captain Marvel. I don't know if Thor Ragnarok did or not. Black Panther, of course. I think it's only been like maybe 9. I'd say that like it's just a little thing. I think it's only been 9 movies. Meanwhile, Warner Brothers is over there going, Aquaman hit $1 billion, guys. How come you're not talking about Aquaman? Because he talks to fucking fish. That's why. With his fucking tuna melt sandwiches and shit, man. Fucking get the fuck out of here with man. You know, it pisses me off. It pisses me off because I want a Justice League movie like Avengers Endgame. I want like some fucking Crisis on Infinite Earth bullshit. I want Superman holding Supergirl's dead body. I want fucking Barry Allen to die. I want to see the Amazon, the Atlanteans, the Green Lantern Corps all on one side going against Darkseid and all of his people. I want to see that fucking movie. And what do we get? Fucking Shazam. Shazam. Guys, Shazam. I'm telling you, I did not like that movie. I did not like that movie. I have a lot of issues with that movie. But there were some things I enjoyed about it. I just think they made Billy Batson sound like a fucking, or act like a retard. How the fuck do you have the damn wisdom of Solomon, but you act like a goddamn doofy doof? I don't get it. And how come he's more serious as a kid, but as a grown adult, he acts like a goddamn, like he has no fucking common sense. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I haven't been over to Geeks and Gamers lately to see what these fucking idiots are saying about Captain Marvel now. But they just come up with their own shit, guys. Like I'll put out a video that like I say something negative about Brie Larson, and I'll get like 25,000 views. There's just a bunch of idiots out there that wants to hate on shit. That's just facts. I mean, I prefer to say positive stuff, but you know what? Hey, I'm gonna try to get some views, man. I need some clicks, you know what I mean? The clicks, you know what I mean? But $1.2 billion, guys. I don't know if this thing is gonna break Avatar, man. I don't know, man. I am praying, guys. I am praying that this thing is gonna beat Avatar. I think beating Titanic at this point is a given. It's definitely gonna be Force Awakens and Titanic. Whether or not it beats Avatar, I don't know. That's a entirely different beast. But I mean, it has a shot. It has a shot. But anyway, well, let's get to a couple questions. See if I can find something in here. Talk about. Let's see if I can find something to talk about. Slick Strider writes, how did Future Cap lose the 2012 Cap when his fighting style is updated? How did 2012 Cap lose? What? How did 2012 Cap? How did Future Cap lose the 2012 Cap? He didn't lose the 2012 Cap. He didn't lose at all. He won. He won. What movie did you see? I don't even fucking know, man. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. But anyway. Okay, I am fucking tired. No, I don't think Lion King is gonna. Lion King is huge. Huge. I can't wait for Lion King. Other than Star Wars is my next most anticipated film. But I don't think Lion King is gonna touch Avatar. Could be wrong. Stranger things has happened, but I don't know, man. I don't know if Lion King is gonna do it. Could be wrong though. We never know. The Lion King is not gonna bomb. What the hell is wrong with you? You're one of them special people, aren't you? Lion King's gonna bomb. Yeah, see, I can say random shit too. Doesn't mean it's true. These are the same people going, is the MCU over after Endgame? They got nothing left to do. Man, get the fuck out of here. Have you guys met Kevin Feige? Like, seriously? Walter Wright. Oh, wait, whoa. Someone. Leo comes in at Robert Storm. Check out what Nerdotic says about Captain Marvel. I don't even know who the fuck that is, and I don't give a shit. I saw a question. I can't find it now. Oh my god, where'd it go? I don't even know where it went. Oh, Danny Graham had a question, then Danny Graham deleted the question, so I guess that ain't. Daniel C. At Robert Storm 80 or at Robert Storm. I heard James Cameron says if Endgame becomes number one. Whoa, we got a big super chat coming in here from DC Big. Oh, so yeah, what's up, my boy? Welcome to the stream, son. Honestly though, thank you, buddy. Welcome to the stream, my friend. We got another super chat coming in. Hold on, guys. I'll get to everybody here in a second. Let me get the big DC or DC Big first. Let this be a lesson to you, Warner Brothers. Patience is a virtue. Stop blowing your load on crap like Shazam, Endgame forever. I have to agree with you, DC. I have to agree with you. And the thing is, I was reading I try not to read comments in my videos anymore because I end up just giving myself a migraine from like a lot of stupid people writing stupid comments that obviously don't know what the hell they're talking about. But oh, we got another super chat coming in from Kenneth. I'll get to your super chat in a second, guys. I'm going right down the order here. But I agree with you, DC. I stopped reading comments because stupid people, because they think I'm insulting DC to insult it. They have no idea that I'm a fucking DC fan. I'm literally standing in front of like all these DC characters, got a cardboard cutout of fucking Wonder Woman right there, and these fucking cocksuckers think I'm a DC hater. I want to see the fucking property succeed. I want to fucking see it a seed. I want to see a fucking Justice League, Man of Steel. I want to see good fucking movies. Stop releasing fucking shit like fucking Shazam. Shazam is fucking trash. Shazam is a fucking straight to DVD release piece of fucking monkey shit. Okay? It's fucking garbage, DC. And I'm tired of me coming on here and I'm celebrating Marvel's achievement because Marvel worked toward it. You know what I'm saying? And we're both on the same page, DC. I think we're both on the same page, DC, that we want to see good movies. Yet these fucking assholes keep putting together the most stupidest fucking shit. Like, oh my god, guys, we got to fucking look, I'm excited for the Joker movie, but no way is it even connected to the universe. You're wasting material that you don't need to be wasting. We don't know what Birds of Prey is going to be. We don't know what, like, Suicide Squad is the only thing I'm looking forward to. And that's because you got James Gunn attached to it. Then he's going back to Marvel. So I'm so tired of people making it out that I am a hater. That I am a hater of DC because I just point out the facts. When I have all these DC characters on my wall, cardboard cutouts, t-shirts. Man, get the fuck out of here. But I am with you 100% DC. Thank you so much for the super chat donation, my friend. Going to the next one, which is Debo the Black Panther. Endgame was epic. Saw it for the second time today. I don't think Tony killed Thanos. He's much too smart for that. I think he sent them all back to the time Thanos lives. Hey, look. You're entitled to your opinion. I completely 155 million% disagree with you. Why would Tony, this guy stabbed him in the fucking gut, okay? Why would Tony go, yeah, I'm not going to kill this motherfucker. I'm going to send him back in time so he can live happily ever after in that time, and he can do the same thing to that timeline. No. Tony killed that motherfucker. Tony's like, I am Iron Man, bitch. And fucking wiped them all out. Look, you are entitled to have your opinion. You can go on thinking for all your life that Tony just sent them back in time. But no, that motherfucker's dead. Now, that doesn't mean that there aren't other Thanoses out. Because what people aren't understanding is this movie introduced the multiverse. Because now each timeline has different outcomes and different characters. So you can go back to time, you can go back in the quantum realm and pull any characters back. So if they ever want to bring Thanos back, it is possible. For all we know, Nebula might go psycho one day and go, I want to go back in time and grab Thanos. So yes, they introduced the multiverse. But to think that Tony didn't kill him, Tony 100 absolutely killed him. And I want to know what everybody thinks in the comment. Do you think Tony sent his ass back to the past, or do you think Tony killed him? I just want to know what you guys think. But thank you, Debo the Black Panther, for your super chat. Now again to my boy here, Kenneth. Kenneth writes with his super chat, is there any characters you especially want to see in Phase 4? Yes, there is, Kenneth. Absolutely. Oh, we got another super chat coming in here from Julio Rodriguez. I'll get to you in a second, my friend. Yes, there's characters, I definitely want to see a confirmation of a Doctor Strange 2, a Black Panther 2. These are all movies that we pretty much know that's coming, but I want to see some confirmation that they're coming. I want to see Doctor Strange 2. I want to see Captain Marvel 2. I want to see Black Panther 2. I want them to start working on these characters. As for new characters, I'm not going to use any of the Fox characters right now because we all know that that's not going to come out till at least 2021, 2022 until they even start adding any of those type of characters. But I would love to see a Nova movie. I would love to see Nova. We know that Thanos decimated Xandar, so the Nova Corps might not even exist. But I think there can still be a Nova out there, and I would love to see a Nova. So that's pretty much the character I would want to see. And, of course, Fantastic Four and, Galactus and Silver Surfer. I'd much rather see them than the X-Men anytime soon. I think we can wait for the X-Men because the X-Men is pretty much still fresh in our mind. But I want to see a good Fantastic Four. So thank you so much, Kenneth, for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate it. We get to Swiggity Swag. He comes back in with another super chat. He writes, my last one. Well, thank you. Swiggity Swag, I appreciate the super chat. If Raimi Spider-Man and Fox X-Men were in the MCU, would it have been more emotional? I know you don't like Homecoming Spider-Man. I don't like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man either. I mean, we're talking about Tom Maguire. Every time he tries to do an emotional scene, it looks like he's constipated. It's like Uncle Ben's dead. I'm gonna take a shit, but it's so hard. It's so hard to take this shit. Yeah. So, I wasn't a big fan of Tom Maguire Spider-Man. I'm more of an Andrew Garfield Spider-Man guy. I realize that Amazing Spider-Man 2 has a lot of problems, but I still love that movie. I still love the chemistry between Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. I love the end of that movie. I love everything about that movie, but I do realize that there are problems. As much as I say I love everything about that movie, that's not entirely true because I don't like Electro. I think the whole cheesy Jim Carrey, Riddler, Electro just didn't work for me personally, but as for the Spider-Man stuff, I liked. I even liked the Green Goblin. I like what they did with the Green Goblin. I just didn't like Electro. I thought Amazing Spider-Man 1 was fantastic. I love that movie. Amazing Spider-Man 2 was good, but the Electro stuff kind of killed it for me, and a couple other things in that movie killed it for me. But I don't think the Fox X-Men would be more emotional because the X-Men, like you gotta look at it like the X-Men stuff was all kinds of fucked up. Like none of the continuity in the X-Men movies were even connected. They're like, oh, they kind of connected, oh, they retcon it. Oh, they didn't even really care. This contradicts this, and I don't think it would be more emotional for me. Those feel like entirely separate things. As much as I don't like Spider-Man Homecoming, I don't, because I absolutely do not like Spider-Man Homecoming at all. I still like Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I like the way the Russo brothers write him. I love him in Civil War. I loved him in Avengers Infinity War. I liked him in Avengers Endgame because the Russo brothers and the writers, McFeely, and I forgot the other guy's name, they know how to write him. And the Russo brothers know how to direct him. The people that did Spider-Man Homecoming, I don't know what the fuck they were doing. That's trash on the wall. The only thing good about Spider-Man Homecoming was Tom Holland and Michael Keaton. That is it. I don't want to see Iron Man Jr. So, yeah. But thank you, Sweetie Swag, for your super chat. I appreciate it, buddy. And now we get to, I believe, Julio Rodriguez, I believe. Here we go. Julio Rodriguez with a super chat. Hey, Rob, would you prefer the next big MCU movie to be X-Men vs. Avengers or Secret Wars? Probably Secret Wars, but if I had to choose between those two, it would be Secret Wars. But honestly, if you want my honest opinion, I don't want to see either of those. I much rather see like Secret Invasion or something like that. Like because we already started the groundwork with the Skrulls being introduced. So Secret Invasion makes sense. I am still on the impression that as far as we know, Nick Fury could be a Skrull. Nick Fury. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that, man. It's been a long day. I'm a little sleepy still. But I'm still under the impression that Nick Fury could possibly be a Skrull. And I think it would make sense if they do Secret Invasion. But X-Men versus Avengers, I think, is a fantastic idea, but that's going to be much later down the line. Because if you're not familiar with the comic book, the reason why the X-Men and the Avengers fought was because they fought over the Phoenix Force. We got a super chat coming in from Imran, and I will get to you in a second, my friend. And we got another super chat coming in from Danny Graham. I'll get to you in a second. Let me just finish Julio's question, guys. But yeah, if you read X-Men vs. Avengers, that was Lee Smith with a super chat. I'll get to each and every one of you guys. Just give me time. They were fighting over the Phoenix Force. The X-Men felt like it was, an X-Men problem, and the Avengers were like, no, this is too powerful. You guys can't handle this. We're going to handle it. And then they ended up fighting over it. And then the X-Men absorbed the Phoenix Force. And it was a whole thing. And Professor X died. And the reason why I said this ain't going to happen anytime soon is because what's this newest X-Men movie coming out? What's it going to be about? Dark Phoenix. So whenever the MCU does decide to introduce X-Men into the universe, they're not going to touch Phoenix for a long ass time. Just like when they brought Spider-Man in, they're not touching, Green Goblin or, the Lizard or any of them. They're trying to stay away from stuff that was already done. And Fox done it twice. So Disney's really going to stay away from it. So I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Secret Wars, I think, has a better chance. But I don't want to see that yet either, because we just got introduced to the multiverse. We got a super chat coming in from Jimster25. I will get to everybody in a second. Just give me 1 minute. I want to make sure I give each and every one of you guys equal amount of time here. I don't want to overshadow anybody. But I think Secret Wars is the most possible one, but I'd rather see Secret Invasion. I would be happy with something, something maybe original, but there's so many tie-in comics like Fear Itself and stuff like that. I think they could do before they even try to do any of that. But thank you so much, Julio Rodriguez, for your super chat. I appreciate it, buddy. I hope I answered your question. But let me know, guys. Let me know in the comment box. What do you think the next big event is? And we're talking about something that's possibly 10 years from now. What do you think the next big event will be? All right, let's get down to this super chat here. We got, I believe it was Amran, right? Amran with a super chat. Morgan or Hartley, Iron Man 3 as the next. Morgan or Hart? Okay, I get it. You're talking about his daughter or Harley from Iron Man 3. Okay, it took me a second to get that, man. It took me a second to get that as the next Iron Man. Me personally, I want to see Riri. What is her name? Riri Williams. I'd rather see Ironheart if they're going to go that way. But I don't want to see Harley. I didn't like him in Iron Man 3. I thought he had absolutely no business being in Endgame. No business being in Endgame. We're going to let that guy show up in Endgame, but Liv Tyler isn't. And she's part of the MCU too. People forget about Liv Tyler as Betty Brant, or not Betty Brant, but Betty Ross. But people forget about her, but we're going to give that one little annoying kid in Iron Man 3 a chance to sit there. And I understand he has a connection with Iron Man. Betty Ross doesn't. Okay, you guys can fight me. You win that one. I'm just saying, I don't care for that kid. Morgan, I can see as Ironheart or a future Iron Man, but she's 5 years old. 4 or 5. Right? So we're talking about like 20 years down the line. It ain't like they did something with Iron Man or with Ant-Man where, Cassie's grown up now. You know what I mean? Cassie's like 15, 16 now. So it works in that. She could be stature. So, yeah, that's a hard one. They're going to have to find some kind of replacement for Iron Man, I think. Whether or not they do Riri Williams or, I believe her last name's Williams. I could be wrong. That's yet to be seen. I'm not sure on that one. But thank you so much for the super chat, Amran. Danny Graham with his super chat. Have you heard a theory that Tony made a digital artificial intelligence copy of himself? Maybe he will be his daughter's version of Jarvis. Maybe she would carry on his work and become the new Iron Man. Well, that kind of goes into the question that I just got done with. I don't see this as a big theory. I don't know why everybody's like, hey, did you hear this theory, this magical theory that Tony did an AI of himself? I don't think that's a big theory. I think it's almost certain that he did, because he did a lot of recordings. We see that final recording at the end of the movie, right? So I think it's almost guaranteed that he did. And just when are they going to introduce that? Are they going to introduce that artificial intelligence in Spider-Man Far From Home, the next Avengers movie? When? I don't think we're going to find out anytime soon, but I do think that he did. You know why? Because they're going to want to have people remember Tony. They're going to want to keep bringing Tony back in some way or form, or some shape or form, and that's because look, Robert Downey Jr., I know Iron Man for 10 years, that's great. He doesn't want to do it no more. He wants to try to do other things, that's fine. Sherlock Holmes 3 he's going to be working on here soon. But he's done other movies outside the MCU that hasn't been bringing in a lot of paycheck. And it'll be easy for him to just record audio and make an easy paycheck and still give fan service to have Tony back and then still have Iron Man part of it. So I don't think that's a huge theory. I think that's almost certain at this point. And as for his daughter, like I answered before, she's only 4 or 5 years old. So we're talking about something like 20, like what, 15, 20 years from now. So I don't see that happening anytime soon unless we have another huge time jump. So thank you, Danny Graham, for a super chat. Lee Smith with his super chat comes in. Who do you want to be the new Avengers team? Well, I want to see either Black Panther as the leader, and it could be Black Panther or Captain Marvel. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care which one. You're going to have the people going, I don't want no damn black person as a leader. And then you're going to have other people going, I don't want no damn woman as a leader. Who cares if they're black or got a vagina? Who gives a shit, guys? First, like, are we seriously, this is 2019, are we seriously still in the fucking, age where we don't want black people and women to be able to do stuff? Who gives a fuck? So either Black Panther or Captain Marvel as the leader. I don't give a fuck who. I like them both. But I want to see Doctor Strange, Ant-Man. I think you can bring back War Machine, Scarlet Witch. That's what I got right now. But I think it'll work great just like that. But what I want to see is the A-Force movie. That's what I want to see. I honestly, like, especially because we heard Kevin Feige hint about it. You know, the all-female Avengers movie, A-Force. And that scene where all of them was phenomenal. I was like, fuck yes! Like, they all lined up. I was like, man, that's the hot. Like, I never wanted to bang the Avengers more than anything in my life than banging the Avengers right there. Like, before I'd be like, man, I kind of want to fuck the Avengers. Well, Black Widow anyway, or Scarlet Witch. But now I was like, man, I want to bang every one of those fucking Avengers. It was just amazing. I loved it. I love the fact that women are powerful. I find it sexy. So I don't know. I don't understand why these people complain. These people are fucking idiots. I don't want women all over the place. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking morons. Yeah. Another something DC will never be able to do because they can't build up their fucking franchise to have an all-female Justice League. Jay Gemster 25 comes in with a super chat. Friend said everyone expected Endgame to make 350 plus. LOL. To be honest with you, a lot of people didn't think it was going to. Because just first, like, if you know how the box office works, it almost felt like an impossible feat. Almost impossible for it to make 300. And it made 350. It made almost $100 million over the record. Okay, usually when movies beat the record, like when Infinity War beat Star Wars Force Awakens record last year, it only beat it by like 8-9 million. This fucking movie beat it by fucking $100 million. This wasn't just like it barely beat it, but it beat it. Came in at, 260 million. No, beat it by $100 million. Fucking $100 million. That's insane, man. That's insane. What are the movies gonna do that? I don't see any movie anytime soon, at least not within the next 10 years, that can do that. I just don't see it. Like, the next Avengers, I don't think is gonna do it, because the next Avengers, I think, is gonna be a much smaller movie. Sort of like Avengers 1. And then Avengers 2, I think those are going to be much smaller movies. And then when we get to the end of whatever that next saga is in the MCU, I think that might have a chance of doing it. But I don't think people really realize the perfect storm that this movie is. Like, people went and saw Infinity War, and people were like, I gotta know what happened. It's the must-see TV thing. I gotta know what happened. Lion King will not make $350 million. Sorry, that's not going to happen. It's cute that you think so, but it's not going to happen. But yeah, it's almost like a perfect storm of everybody wanted to go see what happened. Everybody wanted to see what happened. Now, I only got to see it twice so far. I'm going again Wednesday to see it, so Hopefully, I mean, I can't wait. I've been dying to go see it. I've been dying to go see that movie again. Uh, it's just a movie I think works so well on repeat viewing. I think the more you see it, the better it is. I really do. And I gotta try to figure out a video topic for tomorrow. I don't have a real good topic yet, anyway. But yeah, I honestly think, guys, I think like Avengers Endgame made history, and it sucks that the Warner Brothers can't get their shit together. It really does. I really want to see them try to do something, and it just doesn't. They just can't get their foot out of their ass. It's like they're in their own way. And I don't know what's gonna happen. I just don't know if they're ever gonna get it straight. I think they actually kind of need to blow up the universe and redo it, but I don't know. That's just me. The next Avatar movie is not gonna get nowhere near it. Does anybody even care about Avatar anymore? You know, like people go Avatar is like, who cares? And James Cameron wants to make like 5 fucking sequels, and like I don't even want one. Like, I don't even care. Like, is there a chance that he can expand the mythology and make it unique and people want to go see it? Sure. But I really want to know. Guys, leave comments in the comment box. Who's looking forward to a fucking Avatar sequel? Like who's really counting down? Like, oh, I can't wait to 2020 so I can go see Avatar 2. It's like, really? Who gives a fuck about these fucking giant blue fucking cock dicker motherfuckers with their fucking little hair thing where they stick in and plug it in the fucking head? It's like, fuck that, man. Fuck that. I'm so over Avatar. I think the first one is so overrated. It's so overrated. It wasn't original, and it just felt. I have some people at work. I have a couple older people at work that's like, man, I can't wait for the next Avatar. I'm like, why? Why? What was so special about the first one? It was so fucking cut and paste, man. It was so not original. And that's the biggest thing for me. That's the biggest thing for me. It wasn't original. I think we all want Avengers Endgame to pass Avatar. I think we all want that. But the only way we can do that, guys, is to constantly go see it. And I'm not talking about like go see it by yourself. Like go see it and bring people with you. Be like, hey, have you seen Endgame yet? No? Come on. Hey, have you seen Endgame? No, come on. And then those people will go tell other people to go see it. And like, even if you ask somebody, be like, hey, bottle of water. Yeah, Rob. Like, have you seen Endgame? Yeah. Well, fuck it. Come on, we're going to see it again anyway. I love Endgame. You know? So you just got to keep going with people. You know? Like, so I saw it on, I saw it Thursday night, Friday. But then I had to fucking work, right? Like, I had to fucking work for the past few days. I have to work tomorrow. I got off early yesterday, and I was gonna go see it, but then Game of Thrones was last night, and I was like, well, I'm not fucking missing Game of Thrones to go see something for the third time, you know? Technically, I could have watched Game of Thrones after, but, you know, the final season, I wanted to watch it right there, and, so I didn't get to go see it last night, so I plan on going to see it Wednesday. And then if everything goes well, I plan on going to see it again Thursday. So I would have 4-time viewing by Friday. I wish I worked a better shift. I wish I worked like a morning shift, and then I can go see movies like every day. Because I'll tell you one thing. If I worked 7 to 4 every day, I would have saw Endgame every day this week. I would have went and saw it every fucking day this week. But I don't. That's why I need you guys to help me out so I can do YouTube full time. I need to get more subscribers, guys. I need more subscribers. I need to be able to just go in, not have to work no more, just worry about working this fucking mic and entertaining each and every one of you guys because you guys are fucking awesome. But I can't do that because, you know, I still got to pay right at the end of the month, and I don't make as much money on YouTube to do that. Not yet, anyway. I think I need at least maybe 35, 40,000 subscribers. I'm almost at 20,000. So yeah, I'm a long ways away. Like if I can get 100,000 overnight, man, I'll go quit tomorrow. But yeah, it's just, I would love, like, I have this whole skit thing I want to work out. I just don't have time to film it, man. I just don't have time to film it. But yeah, I mean, maybe one day I'll be able to. But right now, yeah. How are you gonna give me more subs, Walter? How are you gonna give me more subs, buddy? You gonna go buy me subs? That ain't gonna help my view count. If they're all bots, it ain't gonna help my view count. Hey, Alpha Male. You want to keep talking shit in here? We can go ahead and just knock you out of the damn chat, okay? Because the people in here, we like Captain Marvel. So you can take your women-hating ass out of the damn chat. We got a super chat coming in here from Gregory Brown, who writes, Captain Marvel just shows and saves Tony. There was no reference to the pager, Captain Marvel's first meeting the Avengers, or Nick Fury's. Any opinion on this? Yes, there was. There was references to all that in the post-credit scene of Captain Marvel. Because Adam said the same thing. Adam's like, well, the end credit scene of Captain Marvel was worthless. They didn't even add that in the movie. It's like, yeah, because it was in Captain Marvel. They expect people to go see Captain Marvel to get that. So basically what happens, Gregory, is at the end of Captain Marvel, somehow the Avengers get the pager, and, they waited for Captain Marvel to show up. Captain Marvel shows up, says, where's Fury? Okay, so at that point, we don't know what happened. I assume that they're like, everybody got dusted, Tony's out there, we can't get a hold of him, and then she flies in outer space and gets Tony, because that's the only thing that explains how she knew to even look for Tony, and then she brings Tony back, and then that's when they were like, well, I'm going to go kill Thanos. So it makes complete sense. I don't know how anybody really missed that. Like I said, these movies are predicated on you watching the movie before that. Like, people said, well, I don't get this, the Captain Marvel thing. Well, did you watch Captain Marvel? Like, I was talking to a young kid at work today who's like, I don't know about Captain Marvel, man. I didn't like how she just showed up, fought, and then left. I'm like, did you watch Captain Marvel? Did you see how she got her power? Did you see her origin story? No? Well, I think you should go watch Captain Marvel. And I think a lot of people felt that way after watching the movie, after watching Endgame, because that's the reason why Captain Marvel shot up to number 2. People saw Endgame, like, you know what? Maybe this Captain Marvel character is more important than we thought. And then they're like, well, we're going to go see Captain Marvel now, and then that led Captain Marvel going to number 2. So yeah, I found it pretty easy. I thought it was pretty self-explanatory that basically they just found a pager at the end of the credit scene, and then they told her to go find Tony, and then that's where they went. They went to go find Tony. So, or at least Captain Marvel went to go find Tony. So, all right, guys. We're about running out of time here. I want to thank each and every one of you guys so much for all your questions, all your super chat donations. That's honestly the lifeline of these live stream discussions. I thank each and every one of you guys for coming out, watching the live stream, participating in the chat, asking questions. Be sure to share this live stream with people, trying to get some more subscribers here on the channel. And just want to thank each and every one of you guys once again. Seriously, guys, thank you all. Until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion. Good night, everybody.